Hello, I'm Laura. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm making a video about minimalism, but before I wanted to get into that, I wanted to touch on my first video that I posted last week because, well, it got it got more views than I was expecting it to. I don't really know what I was expecting, but I definitely didn't expect it to get 5,000 views in a week. I was thinking maybe like 200 views or something, but yeah, so thanks for everyone who watched it. And also I had a lot of really nice comments and a lot of comments about everyone else's kind of situation and people sharing their experiences in the comments, which was really nice. So yeah, so thank you for everyone who left a comment and who liked the video, and obviously thank you to everyone who subscribed. I got more subscribers than I was expecting as well. I was like, what is going on? But yeah, so thank you. So today's video is about minimalism and kind of how I got into minimalism. I got into minimalism this year, kind of around early February. So I kind of just started decluttering stuff because I'm a bit of a collector, and if I have hobbies, I like to collect things for my hobbies, and sometimes it gets a little bit out of hand, and that's what happened. It got a little bit out of hand, and I have a lot of things that I kind of look at now and I think, why did I get that? Why? You know, so I ended up collecting a lot of manga and anime figures. I also had a phase where I was really into K-pop, so I have a lot of K-pop albums. I still like K-pop, but I'm not like, oh my god, I need to have all of my favourite K-pop groups' albums anymore. So I have a lot of K-pop albums under my bed in boxes that I need to get rid of. And I have a lot of anime figures that I need to get rid of because I literally don't want any anime figures anymore. And I have a lot of manga. I still really like manga, so I am keeping a fairly nice chunk of my manga, but selling most of it because there's a load of series that I know I'm just not going to read again, so there's no point in keeping them, you know? So yeah, and then I realised that decluttering just makes me feel so good. I love the sort of, it kind of lifts a weight off your shoulders, what it does for me at least. I just feel, because if I have a lot of stuff, it feels like there's kind of a lot of, just a lot of visual kind of stimulation around me. And even though I love manga, for example, if I have a lot of manga, then I'm kind of like, oh, well, I just didn't feel like reading any of it. And since I've started decluttering loads of it, I have actually picked some up and read some manga after months of not reading a single volume of manga. So yeah, I need to stay in control of my hobbies and like try not to get too much stuff. And I also really like video games, so I'm trying not to let that get out of hand, which it hasn't yet. I'm being very you know, I'm like, Laura, are you sure you want to get that game? Just wait until you've played some more of the games in your backlog first, you know? I'm starting to take that attitude, because if I don't do that, then it's gonna get out of hand. But anyway, so minimalism is basically about being more intentional. I know that there's some people that kind of view minimalism as this kind of extreme thing where you have literally only the bare minimum of things, and that is a type of minimalism, but essentially it's just about being more intentional with what you buy, what you keep, all that sort of thing. And it's not just about things either, objects. It can also be about Subscription services. Do you use all of your subscription services? You can even do it with if there's people in your life that you feel that you don't want to spend time with them anymore, or honestly, all sorts of things. But for me, it's mostly about things, because I don't tend to have a lot of people in my life anyway that kind of just take up space and that I'm not actually that close with. I only have close friends, and I'm not the most sociable person anyway. I'm an introvert, so I don't tend to keep a lot of people around me, and I like to spend time at home, which is probably why I have this tendency to accumulate things. But it's also because our society is kind of a consumerist society, and it's constantly advertising and pushing things onto us. So it kind of leads us to being like, oh, that looks cool, I want that. I'm guilty of that as well. So I'm trying to be a lot more intentional about the things I buy, because it ends up just being a waste of money sometimes, a lot of the time, with me at least, because I've wasted money on figures that I don't want anymore, and anime figures are expensive. Yeah. So one reason, as I said, is how it makes me feel. It makes me feel a lot better if I don't have all of this stuff taking up room, and I'm still in the process of decluttering, because I still have a load of stuff that I don't want anymore, but it's already a lot better. And the other reason is financial, because I have been saving money and putting money away, even though I've been accumulating all this stuff. So it's not like I've been spending all my money on things, because I haven't, but I want to cut it down even more and just be like, no, we don't need all these things, because things they kind of end up being more of a burden sometimes than a blessing, I think, really, because I just look at a lot of things I have and I think, is it necessary? So basically, when I go through my things to decide what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep, it's based on, do I need this? Does it serve a purpose? And does it make me happy? Does it bring me joy? Does it mean something to me? And if the answer to all of those is no, then out. And I've been through, like I said, all the things I've been collecting, but also I've been through my wardrobe, I've been through my desk drawers, which my desk drawers end up with all kinds of stuff in there. Trinkets, things that I bought on a whim, or things that, I don't know, just things that have accumulated that are little things that I don't know where else to put. I stick them in those drawers. I had to go through there and I was like, whoa, I forgot about all this stuff that I had. And pretty much all of that's just gone in the bin, because it's not worth anything. It's just little trinkets and stuff like that. Which, so that's the other thing, is I don't want to be buying any of that sort of thing anymore, because it's very wasteful if you're buying little trinkets that are literally not worth anything and then you end up throwing it out. It's not good. So that's kind of how I got into minimalism, and I started watching a lot of videos on YouTube about minimalism, and there's a few YouTube channels I came across that were mostly about minimalism that were very interesting. So I found it very inspiring. So I've kind of had a mindset shift with all of that sort of thing, and I've got less of a consumerist mindset, and I'm starting to think more about, oh, do I need that? Is it useful? Do I already have something that I can use instead of buying something new? All that sort of thing. Because we don't really need all of this stuff, to be honest with you. And there's some things that we buy that is just completely pointless. and I went through my wardrobe, and I've been through, I mean, to be honest, I don't have many clothes anyway, because I've never been into fashion that much, so I don't really have that many clothes anyway. But even then, I still had a lot in there that I just don't wear anymore, because it's stuff that I still had from my late teens, some of it even, and my like early 20s. And I was like, I would, you know, anything that I look at and think I haven't worn that in ages, I just get rid of it. So that basically means that my wardrobe is literally down to jeans and tops of different kinds, pretty much, because I don't really wear dresses or skirts. I like dresses and skirts, but I don't wear them like ever. I didn't wake up one day and think, oh, that's it, I don't want any of this stuff anymore. It was more of a gradual thing where I noticed that I just wasn't buying manga anymore really, and I wasn't buying figures, and I wasn't buying as many things, and I just didn't feel like buying stuff. I'm not one of those like full-on extreme minimalists. I don't think I'll ever be one of those types of people. So I basically just kind of embraced the minimalist mindset and applied it in my life in a way that works for me. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, which I don't know when I will post that. I have to record it first, but yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!